story of how we met.
I remember seeing you at a Cree Fall baseball game. It was a Sage game. Maybe that's Brad Warren. And then fast forward, Sage is shadowing at Lipscomb. I just finished my freshman year of college, and I'm just hanging out in the dugout with my dad, and I see you, and then you can take it from here.
You're like, I'm a rapper. I'm like, are you a Christian rapper? Because I just assumed that if you were at Lipscomb and you had anything to do with the school, the program, or whatever, that you couldn't even spell sin. And so you gave me this website to check you out on. And I remember going to it, and I was like, I felt like I was in trouble because I think you were smoking weed, and you were definitely using words that I hadn't heard at Church of Christ before. And I was like, do his parents know that he's doing this, you know?
Kind of.
You had your own relationship with my son. My brother had his own relationship with Sage, and I have a few other friends. And so those people wind up being closer to me. Like now, right now I try to leave you alone because everyone is calling you with that thing, but you and I will always have a synergy.
And yeah, I mean, Sage was oftentimes one of the first people to get the demos. Like, if I made a rap, like I might not send it to many other people, but like, he'll like it. And I've wanted to make you proud and Brett proud. Y'all set an awesome standard for me and Mitchell. It was the first time I've been able to be around a successful person like that and successful people, and to see that, like we always say, you don't look like you could go work at a bank. So you don't have to have a buzz cut, crew cut to go be successful. I was like, I like it. Mom, I'm getting more tattoos. Brad has tattoos.
Oh yeah, I've been to blame for that. I was like the first guy at the baseball park with the tattoos, and all, like, the parents were like, "You stop that."
Yeah.
He did drugs. He's on the pot.
Yeah. When I met Morgan for the first time, see this string-haired kid coming in.
We're all there. I was there.
You were there.
That's the night
Morgan comes in. He walks in through the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's this guy? Yeah. We start talking. We exchange Instagrams. I see that he was on The Voice. Cool. I keep scrolling back. I see a black and baby blue and gold jersey and what looked like Beach High School. And I was like, that looks like Knoxville Gibbs. So I messaged him. I was like, what year did you graduate? He's like, 2011. I was like, I graduated in 2011. I was like, did you play at Gibbs? He was like, yeah. I was like, I pitched against y'all junior year. Now I remember that. Now batting number 4, Morgan, Wallen. So we played against each other junior and senior year. They beat us junior year, went on to win state. I pitched against them senior year. We won. We went on to win state. So we each got one. But yeah, when I realized that we'd played state tournament ball against each other, then it was like, did we just become best friends? I
don't even know how many days notice. I just went, hey, Sage would have wanted you to sing at his funeral. And you're like, okay, what do you want me to do? I'm like, I have no idea. I got too many decisions to make. I'm losing my mind here. Just figure it out. And you're like, so then you sent me a voice memo and said, how about this?
Singing Amazing Grace to Blacked Out, the hardest it's ever been to sing a song for me. That was not a performance I wanted to have to do. However, I don't know that there was a more perfect thing to sing in that moment. I was so tempted to just let a verse go, but
yeah, I would have loved it.
I know. It's like the Church of Christ in the back of me was like, hey, you're pushing it already, buddy.
You're already on
the temple of the Lord with a guitar in your hands.
I want to thank you for loving my son. It means a lot. It meant a lot to me when he was alive.
Because of my relationship with Sage, this podcast makes sense, because without him, I don't know what my world would look like. Without that connection, that's divine intervention in and of itself.